there you have it, guys. Now, if you want to know the latest happenings and events in the Metro, just make sure to keep it here on Lifestyle Chronicles. Now, let's move on to our next segment. Yes, we have another great discovery in Food Trip this week, and it goes by quite a strange name if it makes you wonder. I don't know why exactly they chose this name, but why not find out from the owners themselves as we bring you another wonderful find in this segment.
This signage is not your usual one. It is curious, interesting, attention-grabbing. It's Seconds Restaurant, found in the second floor of Building 1 at the Bonifacio Global City. It certainly grabbed our attention, so we hied over to meet the young owners of Seconds. Two of them were there, Nadine Howell, Marketing and Operations Manager of the restaurant, and Miko Reyes, Head Chef and General Manager of Seconds.
Seconds was established 2 years ago. Well, we first opened in 2010.
Yeah, December.
In December 2010. We decided to call it Seconds because primarily we want our guests to come back for seconds.
We learned from Nadine and Miko that there are actually 9 partners in Seconds, and the average age is in the late 20s. Both Nadine and Miko have been with the restaurant since it opened.
I was part of the setup of the kitchen, development of the menu, and then Nadine came
2 months after
2 months
opening.
after, yeah. So basically, pioneer.
As you enter Seconds, it looks and feels like someone's private study. Warm and cozy, with manly undertones rendered by the excellent choice of neutral colors. The chairs are done in dark brown leather, and the light tabletops stand out cleanly. The same treatment is given the ceiling, white with dark wooden slabs. Even the divider gives a homey feel with chosen pieces of photographs, a stack of books, and knickknacks.
It is a homey place. The tagline of the restaurant itself is Comfort Food Revisited. So when a guest actually comes here, well, first of all, the facade says nothing about the interior. So there's a surprise when you come in because you definitely don't expect to see this if you're just judging it from the outside. So there's an element of sudden comfort because compared to the outside, it's very different. So immediately, we'd like the guests to feel comfortable once they step into the restaurant. So we chose a lot of neutral tones. One of the partners actually designed the place. Yeah, he's a film director, so that explains some of the film canisters and the old movie photos.
The bar is not too big, but it is stocked well with wines and liquor, from single malts to brandy or whatever your preference is. The odd collection of empty liquor bottles hanging from a mesh from the lowered ceiling is another nice touch.
It's a growing wine list. We keep some wine on stock and then we change it up once a month or a few times a year, actually.
The restaurant can actually seat 80, but having a divider is another nice touch. Nadine explains that they are not yet quite ready to have the place rented out exclusively, though they have a function room that can seat 16 for small meetings or functions.
When a customer walks in for the very first time, as much as possible, we'd like to accommodate them and let them feel that they're welcome, whether there's a group celebrating their company party or not.
Perhaps it is the ambiance that is devoid of clutter and noise that makes it a perfect dining destination for small lunch meetings. But Nadine and Miko explain that Seconds has evolved into much more than that. It has become a favorite for family gatherings where special occasions are celebrated. It has become a quiet, before-gimmick crowd.
Let me tell you a bit about how the restaurant came to be. It was really a sudden thing. The previous occupant of the space was Magnet Cafe. It was a popular hangout, and then the partners who owned the restaurant organized a weekly, very modern, very relaxed, casual church gathering at Magnet every Wednesday. So that's basically the main reason why we decided to open Seconds, was because they were wondering, how are we going to have church, basically. So now church happens here every Sunday. So that's really the main reason why they decided to open a restaurant. It started out as a joke, and then they thought about it a little, and then they were like, we can do this, we can actually do this. So the restaurant has its own identity already, aside from the church gathering every Sunday. But we'd like to think that the reason why we're here is to support that every Sunday, to create an environment for that church gathering.
This is Second's tagline, Comfort Food Revisited. All 9 co-owners had their suggestions of what food to put in the menu, along with some from family and friends.
After that, it's my job to come up with the recipe and how we'll present it in a different manner, or in a more exciting or more modern way.
Right.
Miko laid out some of the best sellers of Seconds.
Here are some of the best sellers here at Seconds. Here for the appetizers is the bacon chicharron, crispy fried bacon with muscovado mustard dip, spiced vinegar, and a small salad for $3.15.
The thin slices of bacon are really long and they look crackling crispy. The saltiness of the bacon going so well with the muscovado mustard dip. And the generous serving of salad is enough to make this standalone as a light meal.
Smoked caprese tower. It's layers of quesong puti, ripe tomato, salad greens, pesto, and balsamic glaze. We sell it for $3.95.
Anyone who orders this is in not only for a gustatory treat, but a visual delight as well. The fresh greens are glistening in healthy salad oil, the pesto giving a nutty flavor. The tomato slices are large and ripe, and the quesong puti is slightly toasted to make the salty flavor come out.
Over here is the beef rib adobo, which is the best seller among the mains. Braised beef ribs or tajang simmered in soy, vinegar, and garlic for 5 hours. With it is steamed rice and green mango ensalada, which we sell for $5.65.
And what a delight for the senses as well. The meat darkened by hours and hours of slow cooking, tender and almost falling off the bone. The much-loved flavors of adobo very much alive in this dish. And to cap off a gorgeous meal, here's the perfect dessert, as refreshing as it is delicious.
For dessert is a frozen hazelnut cheesecake, which is a layer of hazelnut graham crust and Nutella cream cheese base. And the sauce on the side is Frangelico caramel, and inside is a whole piece of Ferrero Rocher, which we sell for $2.65.
There is much sophistication in their choice of food. But the pleasant surprise is they have glorified Filipino cuisine and elevated it a notch.
Hello everyone, my name is Nadine and this is Chef Miko from Seconds Restaurant. We'd like to invite you to come over. We have really delicious food that I'm sure you'd love to try. Really nice Filipino food. Burgers, steaks, and generally a really nice ambiance and definitely a nice experience altogether. So you can contact us through our landlines, 846-5293, our Facebook page, facebook.com/backforseconds, or twitter.com/backforseconds. We also have a website, backforseconds.com. And what else do we have? I think that's pretty much it.
I don't know about you guys, but I think a personal invite from the owners of Seconds is reason enough for you guys to go and check that one out. Again, this is our newest find on Food Trip. Go ahead and enjoy that. But for now, we will be taking a short break. Leisure Trip and Sport Shoot coming your way in just a little bit, so stick around.